Oh man. Oh,
Alive,
I
alive.
had a
And
nice journey phase. Oh.
Bev, if you get tired at any point, I can tap back in. My throat was like, I don't know why.
Yeah, I could hear it. It's allergy season. It's spring.
Oh,
It's summer.
maybe.
I hope
I
it's.
don't have any known allergies though.
Oh. Hmm. Then you have gotten the sickness.
Oh goodness! Oh goodness! I've been infected.
You've been infected. Mew.
Oh.
Mew.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good. Whenever you're ready,
Hey. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Maxar sniffed the air around them, perking up when he caught their unit's scent trail. Thrax followed behind him, eyes glued to the dimming sky, the prospect of spotting a Solarian ship causing the muscles beneath his scaly hide to tingle. Thrax and Maxar were eventually reunited with their unit, within the shadowy space behind a particularly large stack of bricks. There, their scout commander and 3 other Krogan awaited them there, all kneeled close to the ground, loading their various guns. The commander tilted his head expectantly towards the new arrivals, the presence of his thick helmet incapable of obstructing his scrutinizing glare. We've got around 5 minutes before they touch down, Thrax explained in a hushed tone, shifting in his crouched position. This is the place. You sure? Maxar nodded his head. Oh, we're sure all right. Watch Thrax work his magic with my own 2 eyes. The commander didn't respond to that, merely emitting an unimpressed huff. Thrax had learned early on that it was severely frowned upon for older Krogan men to express any form of awe. He'd grown used to this, almost keenly so. Thrax could single-handedly cure the genophage, and his commander would merely chastise him for thinking like a Solarian to do so. Thrax heard Maxar sit against his rump with a sigh, feeling the muscles of his own thighs begin to burn. About 5 minutes passed them by in what felt like seconds. Their group stayed crouched, in limbo and ever quiet. Thrax felt the arid breeze of night brush against his armor, whistling past his helmet like a warning of the dead. The hundreds of Krogan before them who had gone missing in these very lands. Suddenly, one of the scouts pointed to the skies, gasping quick, "Look!" Thrax's muscles tensed beneath his armor as he followed with his eyes to where the scout had pointed. His entire unit did the same, searching for the Solarian shuttle. But there was nothing. The blank, vast night was all that there was to look at. Thrax heard his commander punch a fist against the scout's back, cursing angrily. Thrax, however, didn't take his attention away from the sky, scanning the dark for something. He squinted, and then there it was. A bend in the night sky, the unnatural curvature of an invisible object, the faint outline of a shuttle. There! The ship! Thrax hurriedly whispered into the cold air. It's got some kind of cloak activated. Silence washed over the unit as the gentle alien whirring of the shuttle met their ear holes. As the invisible vessel descended into the vast ditch of the quarry, dirt began to sweep out from under the force of its engine, rolling over the edges in waves. Thrax heard the many ticks of rubble pieces repeatedly fly against his helmet. Thrax had to lean forward on his haunches to peer into the quarry's ditch, the other scouts doing the same, almost eager to experience this dangerous alien presence. He held his breath when the shuttle finally revealed itself, white surface materializing from beneath a holographic cloak of clear plexiglass. The Solarian shuttle was sleek as water, with a rounded nose and a slim elevation. It was shaped in a way Thrax had never thought capable of a ship, almost like a teardrop, with its back half having a wider width than the front, which was all covered in a barely there blue sheen of kinetic barrier. The ship was clearly built by the finest students of aeronautics. However, Thrax could still make out some flaws in its design, leaving the ship susceptible to explosion upon impact. The high-end design also irked Thrax as being more costly and energy demanding than the Krogan militia's net pay could ever handle. The shuttle was so silent. Thrax realized with a pit in his stomach that if not for his signal interception, they would have never known the Slayers were even here. How many times have these Pyjaks managed to get onto and off of their planet without any of them knowing? How many Krogans have they tortured, poisoned, and killed right from under their snouts? Once stationary, the STG shuttle let out a light fizzing sound as the engines emitted its final gust of hot steam. A couple seconds later, the hatch against the side the shuttle clicked before flawlessly sliding into the ship's white walls and revealing a wall of steam which resided within the ship's interior. Zack shuffled as close to the edge as he could get without being spotted, peering down into the ditch, curious to get a peek inside. A skinny, tall figure stepped out from the steam, causing its contents to curl around the Solarian's long legs. The Solarian's face was unlike anything else. Frog-like, bulbous eyes, curved horns, and, similar to their ship, shaped like an upside-down teardrop. This particular Solarian's smooth, rubber-like skin was a dark shade of red and had an uneven height to his horns. He wore black ceramic armor, which was laughably skin-tight and clearly built prioritizing stealth over protection, covered in the same glowing blanket of kinetic barriers their ship had. Next to him, another Solarian stepped out from the shuttle's interior, joining his comrade on the ramp. This Solarian's head and face was completely concealed by a sleek helmet, which scanned their surroundings without emotion. The way the second Solarian moved was almost mechanical, completely unfazed by the rundown state of the quarry. Drax watched as the Solarian unholstered his long sniper from its resting place at his back, which unfurled in one fluid motion. Drax hadn't even realized he had unholstered his shotgun, now gripping it so tightly one might assume he was attempting to choke the object. Drax hears his unit behind him, carefully shuffling and readying their weapons. Baxar creeps up to crouch beside Drax, nudging his cramp with an armored elbow and whispering to him. They won't be so pretty.
I'm so sorry. What version of my story are you reading?
The one you sent?
The one I sent?
Yeah.
The description you did of the Solarian's face, I don't have it written here that you see his face. Change that.
Wait, the
Huh?
Solarian's head and face was completely concealed, though, by the helmet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
What happened?
Well, what did happen? Hang on.
Yeah, I thought I just got
Whoa.
lost for a second, but I guess this sort of confirms that you
Whoa. Okay, hang
were
on.
reading something completely different.
Yeah, because I had to make that correction because I also have to mention that he has yellow stripes on his suit because that's how Thrax identifies him in the crowd or in the scuffle. But that's okay. Hang on. Let me
get the other version.
Oh, jeez. Got the uncomforted. No. Blast. Here, let me send this one.
I'm got that one straight from your desktop. Sorry.
Blast!
I knew someone hacked my damn computer, leaked all my shit.
What?
You can prevent this by our first sponsor,
NordVPN. Our sponsor, NordVPN.
NordVPN. There we go.
Okay. Sorry, I was just so super confused, and I was starting to panic that I didn't correct that. I was like, ah, fuck!
Okay, how do I get to chapter 3 easy? Why don't you separate your chapters, girl?
I do! There's on Google Docs, does it not let you on there? Wait, what?
Because I'm on my phone.
Oh, there is a way to do it on your phone.
I'm already there. Don't worry about it. I just
okay. Find the sentence. They won't be so pretty by the time we're done. Big guy, I think. What was it?
The change or the one Omev left off on?
Oh, it still seems like it's the same one. Next to him, another Solarian stepped out from the shuttle's interior.
No, the one before that. They both are wearing helmets. The paragraph right above that.
There we go. He wore black ceramic armor, which was painted in bright yellow stripes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's the change. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
It happens. Author reveal, guys. She's been here the whole time.
No!
Mhm.
Yeah. Guys!
Yeah.
You don't have to reread that part. I just I want people to be confused when he started referring to Nedic as the yellow striped Solarian.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I see the current version, but somehow I'm went into past it, I guess.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Alrighty, cool. Thank you so much, Omem.
No worries. You're welcome. They won't be so pretty by the time we're done, eh, big guy? Also, I love that Maxar calls them pretty. Like, okay.
Yeah, like, ooh. Ooh.
I like Maxar, though. He's my favorite.
Yes.
Moving on. Thrax could hardly hear his crunch over the blood rushing in his ears. He was only capable of registering the Solarians that quickly began filing out of the shuttle's open hatch, all long and gangly and disgusting. Thrax felt the way his mind began slipping out from his grasp, the passionate wave of a blood rage washing over him. Listen, Maxar began, maybe recognizing Thrax was mere seconds from launching himself into the ditch. After we're done beating him to a pulp, how about we take a look at those fancy gadgets? Maybe you could use the whole shiny stuff to, I don't know, maybe make our rovers drive better. And, what's that thing on the bottom of that ship? Looks like some kind of ultraviolet laser. Thrax finished for him, barely heard above the rumble in his chest. His Grant really did know exactly how to calm him down. It's a damn expensive ship, worth more than anything we've ever seen. Even got itself a built-in kinetic barrier. Wait, oh, that was Thrax talking. Ugh. It's a damn expensive ship, worth more than anything we've ever seen. Even got itself a built-in kinetic barrier. Thrax blew hot air out from his nostrils. Watching from afar as the sniper held out another helmet, which the yellow-striped Solarian slid over his head. I could take the parts I can use, then we'll sell the rest. We'd have enough food to last us a couple cycles round our lack. Thrax pried his gaze away from the. Oh, that was Max. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, I keep getting the two characters mixed up as I'm reading. Okay, I'll focus. Thrax pried his gaze away from the Solarians to glance at Maxar, hoping his eyes would say what his words won't. Maxar beamed, giving Thrax's hump a firm slap. Then let's show these Pajaks who this planet belongs to. Hey, whelps! They both turned to their grizzled commander, flanked by the other scouts. We're gonna split. Y'all two go around the left. We'll go around the right. Thrax narrowed his eyes through the yellow veil of his helmet, down at the messily etched drawing the commander scrawled into the dirt. The STG loves their stealth, so if we can get them before they can hide, no amount of gadgets will save them. The commander dragged his claw, cautious that the action didn't emit too much noise. We'll surround them on both sides, using the quarry's ditch to keep them from running. Once we're in position, I'll blow my whistle. On my signal, we attack. Thrax to Maxar, whose grin he could sense from beneath the thick helmet. Strike hard and strike cruel, the commander finished, bumping a metallic fist to his chest plate. Permission for the scouts to disperse was received eagerly, as Thrax and Maxar began moving along the left edges of the quarry ditch. The two scouts stayed low to the ground, using the howling wind to mask the shuffling of their souls top rebel. They stayed just out of the Solarian unit's eyeshot, hiding behind tall stacks of clay bricks, teetering along the curvature of the ditch. Thrax felt the bite of cool, dusk air from beneath his ceramic armor, washing particles of debris against him like the harsh pelts of acidic Tuchanka rain. Thrax felt the dull burn in his thighs, but it was unmatched for the all-encompassing thrumming of veins. He heard the errant whispers of Maxar ahead of him, which he only registered second to the nasal voices of the STG unit. They won't know what hit him, Maxar mumbled just as they found their position, left of the quarry ditch. Both scouts huddled beneath the shadow of yet another stack of clay bricks, sitting just on the edges of the steep ditch. Thrax peeked out from behind their cover, scanning their soon-to-be battle terrain. You think they'll squeak? Maxar suddenly asked into their silence. Drax kept his attention on the ship and the Solarians, emitting an inquiring hum in response. You know, his cramp began, chuckling as he checked his gun's mag. If I shove my gun up whatever it is they have down there. Drax's breathing stilled, catching in the back of his throat. He was suddenly a lot more uneasy on his feet, shifting in his crouched position uncomfortably. Maxar must have sensed the shift in his cramped demeanor, because he attempted to reach out to Thrax, an uncharacteristic apology barely making it past the barrier of his helmet. Thrax only moved closer to the edge of the ditch, peering at the now fully readied Solarian unit. The pilot, who wore white plating, was the last to walk down the shuttle's ramp. Thrax counted 6 Solarians total, outnumbering their scouting group only by 1. All was quiet as Thrax focused on his hearing, listening for their signal to strike. He could hear the Solarians' voices amidst the wind, quick and clipped and, for the most part, gibberish. He recognized some of the language from his off-world radio, coming back to him in song. The melodious voices, the thrum of a guitar, the patter of little drums. He tried to focus on the words exchanged between the soldiers, hoping that would stave off the strange bile in his throat. The red-colored Solarian, who was now only identifiable from the group by the yellow stripes of his black armor, did most of the talking. His voice was high and ear-grating, like the errant buzzing of a small insect. The yellow-striped Solarian unholstered the small, white pistol from his hip, idly twirling it on a long finger. Thrax recognized the Solarian words for Krogan, as well as the barbaric, followed shortly after. The yellow-striped Solarian then gestured out across the quarry to his comrades, a nasal laugh emitting from the speaker in his helmet. Thrax heard some of the other Solarians join in, and he cringed at the sound. The sniper, however, stayed silent, busying himself with taking in his surroundings. For a moment, Thrax was certain the sniper saw him peeking out from the pile of bricks, but it was only a fleeting glance, too fleeting to make out the Krogan. Thrax huffed, continuing to listen for the commander's signal, patience quickly beginning to wear thin. He felt his anger, which had previously settled at the base of his plated belly, climb back up his chest and cause the back of his neck to heat up. Below, the STG unit continued on in what seemed to be a scan of their parameters, a couple helmeted faces illuminated by the strange orange glow on their wrists. 2 white-clad Solarians began moving a hefty capsule which pulsated blue. The device was too alien for Thrax to decipher, especially from afar. The yellow-striped Solarian continued to prattle on, mostly directed towards the visibly unimpressed sniper. Thrax heard the phrase Tuchanka, followed by a series of unrecognizable words. The Solarians laughed again. Thrax tried to breathe in, but the airflow of his helmet was muddled, only allowing him to take a certain amount of filtered oxygen. He no longer had his shotgun, left on the ground, leaving him to clench empty fists. The yellow-striped Solarian lifted a long leg to kick over a stray clay brick, shaking his head before uttering the word barbaric once more. Thrax saw red. He didn't have time to think or a mind to stop himself. He hardly heard Maxar's futile attempt to reach out for him as Thrax stepped out from behind their hiding spot. His senses honed in on the yellow-striped Solarian like a predator, jumping down into the quarry ditch with a ground-shuddering thud. Thrax didn't wait a second more for the Solarians' collective quick minds to catch up, jumping on the opportunity the element of surprise rightfully gifted him. He sprinted headfirst, bellowing a loud roar as he hurled towards the unit. The yellow-striped Solarian reacted, almost too stunned to evade the Krogan. Thrax heard his fellow scouts curse loudly from beyond the wind, just as he became impossibly close to the yellow-striped Solarian. Just then, a flash of blue and black overtook his vision as the yellow-striped Solarian was shoved from out of Thrax's vicinity. He pushed the lithe body against the sleek kinetic surface of the ship with a resonating clash, crushing gangly arms beneath his hands. The Solarian cried out in pain just as Thrax began to feel the fracture of his ceramic armor's kinetic barrier, flashing bright waves of blue in response to the Krogan's assault. Thrax had to blink twice to notice the Solarian he had snared was not the yellow-striped Solarian. Instead, staring at him through the dark visor of his helmet was the sniper. All at once, chaos erupted within the quarry. He heard the commander blow his whistle, permitting his fellow scouts to jump down into the steep ditch in an attempt to surround the Solarian unit. The Solarians spoke quick, sharp warnings and commands to one another, scattering into their positions. In front of Thrax, the sniper struggled against the shuttle, pinned beneath his unyielding grip like a caught fly. Thrax sensed a presence approaching him, prying his gaze away from his captive, only to be met with pure white flashing across his gaze, followed by an explosion of smoke. As the smoke bomb went off, Thrax sputtered, faltering just enough to allow the sniper a smidgen of wiggle room. The sniper kicked up, the hard sole of his boot planted firmly into Thrax's helmet. Pain loomed at his jaw, the sensation promptly followed up by the blunt butt of a sniper, sending Thrax staggering backwards. In a flash, the sniper was gone, black silhouette lost within the smoke. The ringing in Thrax's ear holes, as well as the continuous sizzle in his veins, made it difficult for him to get his bearings, attempting to swat away the clouds, cluttering his vision. He smelled Maxar grow close to him, gunshots ringing loudly in his ears as he was pulled by his upper arm. Once successfully yanked out from the cloud of smoke, Thrax followed Maxar as he darted behind the cover of a pile of dirt. It wasn't extremely sturdy, but it did well enough to shield them from the majority of the flying bullets. Fucking shit, Thrax! You couldn't wait! Maxar scolded once they were crouched together, shoving Thrax's shotgun into his chest before fiddling with his own. Thrax glanced down at his weapon. Sorry, was all he could manage. He heard the voice of the yellow-striped Solarian, followed by the voice of his commander instructing the scouts to prevent any Solarian from escaping the ditch. While Maxar covers one side of their cover, Thrax shifts to see past his side. His eyes scan the terrain, seeking out the sniper, but to no avail. He had vanished, and Thrax betted on him either utilizing the shuttle's extra shielding or sought out whatever higher ground the quarry's steps offered. Thrax watched some of his fellow scouts busy themselves with keeping most of the Solarians trapped, but had to abruptly pull back when a bullet managed to plant itself in his helmet. Thrax grumbled, the sound echoing in his skull like the gong of a bell. He relied on his thick armor to absorb the majority of the shockwaves, enough to allow him to recover quickly. The bullet came from higher up, slightly to his left, Thrax realized as the bullet fell from its place in his helmet. So, higher ground it was then. Thrax heard the shuffling of Maxar's bandolier, his Krant switching to tossing his little grenades at the unit. The explosion forced some Solarians out of their hiding spots, which then allowed for their scouts to surge forward, guns ablaze. Another bullet whizzed past their cover, embedding itself in the dirt ground. Thrax managed another glance around his cover, catching the very faint but visible glint of the sniper's scope, catching whatever light was left from the dimming Tuchanka sun. Thrax took that moment to fire his shotgun, testing the waters towards where the sniper kept himself hidden. The interval of his shotgun's reach was too large to make its bullets hitting the bricks of the sniper's cover. Thrax gritted his teeth. Cover me, I'm taking out that sniper. Maxar shot him a quick nod before Thrax darted out from around their cover. The sniper dispensed a good couple bullets into Thrax, his ceramic plate stenting from the sheer shockwaves of its impact and stabbing into his inner padding. Even if the bullets managed to pierce through his armor, Thrax's redundant nervous system would keep him going long enough for him to reach his target. If the STG is as trained as the legends say, then the sniper knew this as well as he did, and it wouldn't be long before the sniper switched to a more explosive bullet. Maxar tossed a bomb over where the sniper was hidden, forcing the Solarian to roll out from his cover. Thrax grinned when he managed to make out the dark silhouette of the sniper within the night, continuing to surge towards the other end of the quarry ditch with gusto. Thrax hears the buzzing shriek of an Omniblade before he sees it, a white flash of holographic orange flashing at his side before he can do anything. The yellow-striped Solarian must have caught wind that Thrax was going for the sniper, intervening with the cutting edge of a blade to his throat. Thrax roared out, feeling the blade cut through the padded space between his helmet and chest plate. It cut into his skin, the orange ichor of his nervous system spurting out first. The yellow-striped Solarian muttered something under his breath, something along the lines of, Krogan's fighting like they breathe, before using his gangly legs to push off of the Krogan and create some space before Thrax could retaliate. The Solarians fought in a way Thrax had never seen, constantly in motion as fluid as a serpent, almost as if they were made up of water. The sight very nearly caused Thrax to let his thoughts slip away from him. He did manage to recover, moving as fast as he was able to. Instead of shooting his gun, which he knew would only bounce off the Solarian's kinetic barrier, Thrax grabbed the yellow-striped Solarian's ankle. Thrax yanked on the Solarian by his leg, closer to him, close enough to allow him to trap that slippery body between his plated chest and burly arms. It was enough to stun the yellow-striped Solarian, as well as the sniper, who faltered in his firing long enough for Thrax to adjust himself. The Solarian's skinny arms were trapped beneath Thrax's tightening pressure, which restricted him from taking out any more weapons, leaving only his legs to kick uselessly against. Thrax held the yellow-striped Solarian in a way that put him in the way of Thrax and the sniper, banking on the hope that the sniper wasn't so heartless as to shoot right through his comrade. He wasn't sure it would work at first, but was pleasantly surprised when the sniper ceased his firing altogether. Thrax glowered beneath his helmet, staring into the blankness of his captive's helmet as he struggled. Wasting no time, Thrax began to tighten the pressure of his arms, bring them closer and closer to his chest. He heard the Solarian gasp for air, just as his airflow began to be restricted beneath the broken strength. Suddenly, a flash of blue washed over across the Solarian's body, shields shattering and leaving the Solarian as vulnerable as a babe. Maxar continued his assault on the sniper, each explosion forcing the Solarian to stay in a state of constant motion. The yellow-striped Solarian's bones began emitting loud cracks with each harsh squeeze, the lack of oxygen forcing Solarian to slow his movements. Thrax headbutt the yellow Solarian, leaving a nice webbing fracture within the surface of the Solarian's helmet. The force of such action caused his captive to pass out in his arms, entire body going completely limp. A nasal yell rang out into the ditch before the sniper made a swift appearance. Like a shadow, he began to sprint towards Thrax, unsheathing a small knife he had hidden at his thigh, which glinted in the night. Thrax relented his grasp, the yellow-striped Solarian falling to the ground with a thud, unmoving and unresponsive. The sniper swept at him dagger first, nicking Thrax's neck and allowing for more orange to stain his chest plate. Maxar attempted to catch the sniper within the blast of his next bomb, but the sniper leapt out of the way. The impact almost knocked Thrax off his feet, cursing loudly to himself. The impact managed to reach the pulsating capsule, causing the blue glow to shift to an orange. Thrax didn't have time to decipher its meaning before the sniper wrapped a rangy arm around his thick neck and attempted to drive the dagger further into him. Maxar ceased his onslaught of bombs, rising up from out of his cover in order to join Thrax in their scuffle. "No!" Thrax barked. "Protect yourself, Maxar! I got this!" Maxar didn't say anything, but trusted Thrax enough to return to his crouched position. In one harsh motion, Thrax reached back, grabbing the sniper and bending forward. He threw the sniper off his back and onto the rubble ground, the Solarian's shields buffering for a moment as he attempted to get up. He attempted to break away from Thrax, leaping back so the Krogan attempted the same maneuver he had previously. The sniper caught on quickly, kicking the sole of his boot into Thrax's helmet with a surprising amount of strength. Thrax recoiled, allowing for just enough range for the sniper to effortlessly switch back to his sniper and fire a couple explosive bullets at the Krogan, all whilst keeping Thrax in between him and Maxar. Thrax's ear holes rang loudly, vibrating beneath his helmet. The impact of the exploding bullets forced the Krogan onto the ground, right against the pack strapped to his helmet. He cringed, hearing the clatter of Rheingold bottles in his off-world radio. The sniper was fast. Too fast, straddling Thrax's torso before the smoke of the explosions could even clear. The Solarian held his dagger dangerously close above Thrax's exposed throat, going in for the kill. Thrax socked him in his helmet with a balled fist, cracking his black visor with a grating noise that was barely heard over the other fights around them. The sniper grunted in pain, attempting to create more space between them. However, this only allowed for Thrax to truly overpower the other, grabbing him and restricting the movements of his arms. Thrax pinned the Solarian's back against his chest, twisting his arms in a way that forced the Solarian's dagger from out of his hands. It flopped uselessly to the ground, along with the Solarian's sniper rifle. Securing the slippery Solarian against him, Thrax stood to his feet, facing back to where Maxar stayed hidden. The sniper thrashed wildly in his grasp, but was otherwise silent in his struggles, almost stubbornly so. Thrax grinned under his helmet, moving so that one of his arms pressed against the Solarian's long neck, holding his head in place and exposing his torso. Maxar laughed into the air of battle, into the sounds of gunfire and yelling. Maxar pulled out his shotgun, loading a new mag into it, eyeing the sniper as he struggled fruitlessly in his grasp. Not unlike a fish floundering out of water, Thrax duly noted, as Maxar aimed the shotgun. The scent of rain, water, and plants drifted into the filter of Thrax's helmet, a scent so alien and unlike anything on Tuchanka. Thrax almost wanted a second longer to take it in. Thrax watched. Maxar placed his finger on the trigger, about to let his blast, when suddenly... Boom! White flashed across Thrax's sight, followed by a rush of overwhelming heat, which washed over him, as if trying to cook him from under his armor. An unseen force threw Thrax off his feet, the sniper following along with him. He fell to the dirt ground with a hard thud, his skull rattling within itself, sharp throbbing assaulting every inch of his body. Thrax struggled to see anything out of his helmet, attempting to blink away the haze dulling his senses, like a blanket over his head. Thrax managed to sit up. What remained of the STG shuttle was set aflame, surrounded by thick clouds of kicked up dirt. His helmet's filters struggled to keep the bits and pieces of ash from being sucked into his gullet, leaving a burning sensation throughout his body. Thrax coughed, his lungs convulsing. He searched for Maxar, finding his cramped, flat on his stomach a couple paces away from him, rubble blanketing his armor. Thrax deflated, relieved when he saw movement from Maxar, who attempted to get back up to his feet almost immediately. Hard Grogan to kill. The other members of his scout group were scattered across the quarry ditch. Every member seemed to be alive, shaking off debris and orienting themselves with their new predicament. The Solarian unit wasn't as lucky, however. Sickly green blood plastered the ground like regurgitated algae, with one Solarian having been blown to bits. Thrax couldn't see far enough into the smoke-filled mess to see the real damage, and maybe that was for the best. Behind him, Thrax heard the errant groaning of the Solarian sniper, who got flung much farther than he. Thrax had to stand on his feet to peer at the sniper. Said sniper was on his back, his kinetic barrier stuttering and flashing blue across his long body. He was hardly conscious, yet almost reflexively moved his right arm up to the shattered visor of his helmet, using a finger on his left hand to tap seemingly nothing. Orange materialized in the darkness, illuminating the sniper's helmet in his one eye, now left exposed by a hole in the plexiglass. The sniper was calling for backup, Thrax recognized. Before Thrax was able to stop him, his attention was captured by the sound of scraping stone, followed by a low trill. Both of his hearts plummeted. The vibration of the ship explosion had caught the attention of the largest predator on Tuchanka. Then, like the harbinger of doom, the ground began to shake. Rubble trembled against the ground, creating little clattering sounds. Half a second later, the vibrations became so intense it nearly knocked Thrax off his feet again, causing the errant piles of bricks to come cascading down into the ditch. Maxar was nearly buried alive. Thrax didn't heave his cramp to safety. Another shrill whistle was called within the cacophony of destruction, allowing Thrax to make out their commander. The grizzled Krogan began reloading his weapon, just as a few surviving Solarians stirred to life. Thrax heard the way a few of the Solarians began yelling to one another, like the sound of screeching metal. They seemed confused, glancing frantically to the rest of the survivors for orders, one Solarian even sprinting up to the unconscious body of the yellow-striped Solarian. It was all for naught, for no amount of ordering would have prepared even the most honed of warriors for what was about to come. Thresher Maw! That yell, that warning, was the last thing the commander uttered before the beast burst up through the stone ground. Thrax watched, eyes wide and blood thrumming, as the beast swallowed the commander in the gaping hole of its mouth, as if he were nothing. The Thresher Maw undulated its long, centipede-like body from the confines of the ground, rising to the size of a tower. Its 100 little legs twitched in the air as it swallowed their commander whole. Once finished, the bile in its gut likely eating the Krogan alive, its head opened up like a flower, revealing a tunnel of blinding blue, as well as the toxin-coated tongue that lolled out. Venom seeped out from its opened face, like a dangerous waterfall, as it seemed to be honing in on its next meal. The Thresher Maw lunged for what was left of the Solarian ship, wrongly believing it to be a living creature. The fleshy petals of its face spread open as it sank itself into the white plating of the shuttle, biting down and letting itself salivate to further cripple its food. Solarians and Krogans alike began directing their bullets at the beast, hundreds of bullets ringing out in the quarry. Thrax was torn between two threats. Attention tracked on both the beast and the sniper all at once. He frantically glanced around for his shotgun, managed to find it amidst the mess of detritus. Go! Maxar called to him, grabbing explosives from his bandolier. Go stop the sniper! We'll handle the Maw! Thrax was unsure about this decision, but nonetheless adhered to Maxar's instructions. He scanned the ditch for the sniper, hoping the Solarian hadn't managed to disappear in the midst of the commotion. Unfortunately for the sniper, Thrax spotted him tapping quickly against his Omni tool. Thrax glowered, eyes darkening as every vein in his body urged him to attack. No, you don't, fucker! Thrax began barreling towards the sniper, who had paused his frantic tapping to begin evading the scout. The sniper dodged smoothly when Thrax threw a punch, then dodged once more when he threw another. The sniper said nothing, silent as ever, whilst Thrax felt his rage begin to boil over. He tried grabbing the Solarian, but doing so was as futile as trying to grab water. His blood rage took hold of him, making it difficult to notice the repetitive explosions coming from where the Thresher Maw attacked. The Solarian shuttle must have still remaining bombs within it, setting off as the beast attacked it. Maxar's explosion added to the mix, being haphazardly tossed towards the Thresher Maw in an attempt to pierce through its thick exoskeleton. Little did Thrax know, the quarry ditch began collapsing in on itself from all sides, piles of bricks falling from above and the ground below beginning to dip at where the Thresher Maw extended from. Sirens yelled and Krogan slid down the sag within the ground, swallowing everything in its wake. The sniper planted a surprisingly strong punch into the side of the Thrax's helmet, and he heard the crack of the Solarian's knuckles as he did so. Yet the sniper did not relent, fighting with an anger Thrax didn't think possible for the off-worlders. Thrax, having had enough, shoved the sniper off of him. They were both quick to pull out their respective guns, barrels aimed at one another. Light from the explosions illuminated the exposed eye of the sniper, revealing a dark, glistening orb. The eye was narrowed in fury, bulging with moisture. Mercy. Mercy, the ice whispered, but Thrax knew it was just his mind playing tricks. So he adjusted his finger on the trigger, waiting for both their bullets to ring out. But it never came. Instead, they stared, posture stiff and seconds from firing. Thrax heard the commands of his father, loud in his mind, telling him to pull the damn trigger. But why wasn't the sniper firing? Why were they both just staring? By the time Thrax noticed the ground splitting open beneath them, the entire quarry ditch collapsing in on itself, it was too late. Thrax tried turning back to Maxar to reach out reflexively and without a plan. Thrax and the sniper both fell down the opening in the ground, darkness suddenly engulfing them. Thrax felt his insides lurch forward as the fall stretched on, the opening growing small and smaller until there was nothing. Thrax's heavy body hit the ground, sending a wave of shock shuddering through his bones. His helmet and head slammed against something hard, making everything go pitch black. He heard the voice of his father, laughing at him, telling him he should have taken the hit. Cliffhanger
Wow.
because everybody's
Everybody's
evil and loves cliffhangers. What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Holy shit.
Oh man, you did amazing.
Thank
I love
you.
your accents. They're
Oh,
perfect.
thank you. I'll always bring them out to play anytime you want. As best I can, anyways.
You do a better southern accent than I do. Damn.
That's kind of wild to think, but I have been told I don't always do it. Oil is not oil, it's oil. So, like,
Oh.
Yeah, don't pronounce it oil. Exactly. Oh my gosh, yes.
Aw.
Yeehaw.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That was so good.
Excellent. Yeah.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank you
oh
so
my
much.
gosh. Yeah, just the whole fight scene, the whole everything. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I was so worried. I was like, I don't think it's. I gotta go over it like 1,000 more times.
I know.
Yeah. Was there a
No.
certain part you wanted?
Really good.
What did you think, honey? Was there anything like you? Because she's
So I was
specifically asked.
also following along with like actually reading it too, so that I could see like how it was actually written as well. And I think that this was very, 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 very good. I really liked like I'm kind of sleepy right now. It's a little bit too, so
Okay.
sorry. Sorry if I'm a little but like I think you do the sort of like describing how things go while also in tandem the sort of quick motions of everything, every new thing. And like I really liked how like Maxar would interject a lot with all this whatever he would say.
Oh my gosh. I know. How can he not be your favorite
dumbass.
character? He's great.
I know. Yeah, I really liked like all that sort of taking, because like I feel okay. I hope I'm just being sleepy, but I feel like this could sound okay. I'm just gonna say it. Like I really like how you have that sort of now I'm losing it. Where like your descriptions are going through and it's very like you kind of settle into that and then something new happens and then you're like, oh shoot, and then you settle into that and then before you can fully settle something new happens and then you're like, oh shoot. And so I feel like every sort of step of the way you are catching people off guard before they can really settle into what you're trying to describe, which I think fits really well with what you're trying to get across. And so I think that this was very well written, very like paced very well. I really liked just being able to read and listen to it go through the flow. I just think you did very good, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm like, oh gosh, it was just hard because I was doing two big things were happening at once, and I was like, shoot. But thank you so much. I'm so happy to hear that. And of course, Omev did an amazing job reading it.
Fantastic job.
Absolutely
Always
fantastic.
so good. I need you to like
I need
take.
you to do audiobooks.
Yes,
That's what I'm
literally,
gonna
like
need you to do.
take a hobby in it, or like
I
take like a side gig. You
Yes.
gotta do it.
Yes.
Well, I wonder how I would. You know, I wonder how I would go about doing that. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be fun? Like, hey, pay me like $5 and I'll read your fic.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you don't even have to pay me, just like promote me.
If you honestly,
yeah.
if you honestly want me to give you an answer, I can get you started on that. You know, exactly like how I found my voice actors for like Honey's thing, for example.
I know. I was thinking actually of your knowledge on that because I do enjoy doing voice acting. I enjoy acting too. My old
Yeah,
theater
sounds
roots
like
coming
it.
back to me.
It really shows, and I think that like it really, in the way that you do it, you can tell that you love doing it, and I think that's really nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm so glad that comes through.
I am certain you'd kill it.
Absolutely.
All right, hook me up. I'm ready. I'm ready for the big league.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I want. Okay.
Okay, I will. There's a passion side and there's a cash side. And you'll want to find the cash side that has passion, because sometimes,
Yes.
like me, like I'm the person who gives cash and passion.
Yeah. Okay. I would do it for money too.
Oh my gosh.
I do feel a little weird, like, I guess I guess finding my own worth, right? Like, should I be worth it as an
Yes.
unprofessional?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like literally, I literally have listened to professional audiobooks because that's been the only way that I can actually read books. And so I would think that I can say that I have a pretty, not a lot, but a pretty standard amount of knowledge about audiobooks. I would listen to, if you were like, if you had a whole slew of recordings that you've done for different books, I would read books that I wouldn't actually want to read just because you listen you read them out loud. So
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Zinga.
Zinga.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely get on that, dude. And
Yes.
especially like your impressions for the Krogans, for Maxar and Thrax especially. I really appreciate that you gave Thrax and Maxar different voices. And like very much how I imagined it, like Thrax having a deeper, more monotone voice and Maxar being fucking all over the place. He's like, "Oh, no, dude."
Love that.
I love Maxar too. I cannot wait to get chapter 4 then.
Wow.
And
Cliffhanger.
also like and oh my gosh, when I was writing this chapter, so there are a lot of things, and I could say it here, because it's fun, it's like writers, behind the scenes, whatever. But with Honey, I know you weren't here for chapter 2, but in chapter 2, Rex is like going for the kill. They're killing Pyjax for sport, and a Pyjax is like on the ground, and Thrax like looks into the Pyjax's eyes and like sees something, and he falters, but he shoots him. And the same thing happens here when Thrax looked into the eye of the Solarian and falters, and I'm so excited. It is foreshadowing something in his past, something that happened. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do it.
Hell yeah.
That sounds so fun.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. And then I did a bunch of parallels in this chapter because I wanted to be like, oh, look at the difference between the Solarian Society and the Krogan Society.
Yeah.
And like the quote of strike fast and strike cruel between as compared to the first chapter where the Solarian said strike fast and strike, what do you say? Strike fast and strike
True? No.
true, probably.
That's what I would
Probably.
Yeah, you can strike codes fast as you want, but if it's not true, then it'll miss and that'll be bad.
Strike first and strike fast.
First.
That was what he said.
Oh.
Yes. And yes, oh my god, the line I did where Thrax like smells Sherlock's scent, and he's like, damn, I really want to kill this thing. That smells good.
That's kind of good.
Yeah, that smells kind of good.
I don't like that smell, y'all.
What perfume do you use?
Cover, judge it by its cover. That's how you know the old ones are the best ones.
Damn.
I smell a new book and
Where do you get your fragrances?
away from me ain't nothing.
I gotta crack that spine open.
Where do you buy your fragrances from? Walmart? It can't be Walmart.
Oh my
You know
god.
what? Actually, the place I went to in Portland, you can ask for really weird things. And they'll be like, okay.
Can I ask for frog scent? Can you give me
Yes, actually.
a frog?
And they try to find you something similar. I asked for things like fresh grass, the smell of horse, the smell of motor oil. They had like
motor oil.
Let's not the horse though. The horse one was really I was like, do you have gasoline? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, holy moly! That perfume sure do gasoline.
That perfume sure do gasoline. That's for when you're pretending to be an oil technician.
Yeah, pretending to be one. Oh my gosh. Oh, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy you guys like it. I cannot wait.
I don't know if maybe I did, but I don't remember if I was there for chapter 1 either. So like I was like, oh wow, this is a lot of stuff. I have no idea how to pronounce.
Sorry.
And then like it's just really like even the 3rd chapter, it just sucks you in so good, and so
thank you so much. I'll be posting it on Monday, the first chapter publicly, so I'll definitely send that in here.
Yes!
Yeah.
I hope to God by that time I found every flaw in chapter 1, because I swear to God, if I post it online and
I go in and
that's
I'm
when
like,
yeah, you go in, you comment, which I'd rather you comment it than not say anything, but like, oh my God, I'll be so angry. Be like, God damn it. Anyways,
I'll just be over here like, typo.
like, I found one. You thought you didn't have any, but I found it.
Typo. Just like,
Yeah.
oh, I hope not though. I hope it's gonna
no.
go great. It's gonna go fine. You'll be okay.
Thank you. Me too. Me too.
Yes, don't stress. And remember, things don't have to be perfect. That's a big thing too.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Things that are easier to
can't help
say than live by, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Seriously. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. I say trying to perfect this animation, even though it's the
Yeah.
best, and I should be doing that. I was like, oh, you know what? Oops.
Yeah. We're all hypocrites. It's easier to say it to other people than to ourselves. We are our harshest critics.
In the name of justice.
Yes, my boy. In the name of justice.
Yeah. Oh, some of you did
That is what
amazing.
it said.
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yes. And I mean, you did amazing too, Al, for writing it. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
for reading the first
voicing-
half.
Oh yeah. Oh,
The
thank you.
Scottish accent's coming out.
Oh God, yeah. I don't know why that was happening. I can do a southern accent. I don't know.
Maybe hard to pull out when you read. Could be.
Yes, it is. It really is. Which is weird. You'd think that'd be second nature for me.
Some things just don't come out as easily. You have to
Yeah.
really practice at it. At being
Oh,
like
yeah.
affable, at being swift on the response.
Yes.
You know, if we ever wanted to do things like that, like we could. Oh, it'd be fun to do like an improv game.
Oh my God, that would be so fun.
Maybe we could do like a. Oh, we haven't pulled out Jackbox in a while.
Hell yeah.
yes, we have it.
Yes.
Oh,
my
you know
gosh.
what? If y'all next time or something.
Hey.
Oh, right
Next
now.
time would be
Yeah.
fun.
Oh wait. Honey's sleepy. I remember.
No,
I'm fine with whatever.
maybe one Jackbox. I can do one Jackbox.
Ooh,
I'm
which
fine
one?
with whatever.
What if we did the fanfic writing one?
Yes. That one's pretty hard though, because I'm
That
not.
is kind of hard.
Oh, that's not. It's not hard. It's hard to come up with that stuff on the fly.
True.
Unless you're like really in the vibe of like being a cringe lord, because then it's easy.
Yes.
It's easy to be
Oh my
cringe.
gosh. Okay, I gotta tap into my cringe.
Yes. Yes. I can
Like,
always...
YN stepped out of the shower. She said, "Oh my God, Patrick, what are you doing?"
Oh no! Don't kill me! Ugh.
There's a game called Yowie-Ling.
What?
Oh my
Where?
gosh.
No, it's not spelled the same, but it looks really close, and
Oh,
it totally threw
okay.
me off.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I pulled up Steam so I could go open to the Jackbox, and they were like, "Look, it's a creature collectathon." And I was like, "What?"
my second question I asked is where. That's where I'm gonna go to.
Dang.
It's like those people who like ask for sauce when they see like,
Shazam it.
image. Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I need to
Oh,
Shazam it.
disgusting. Where?
Where is this
I
so that I
fucking
can
hate
avoid it? Give me
Can
the
I-
exact link.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can you actually play that again so I can record how bad it is
Oh yes.
on my
yes,
Shazam
yeah.
app and find out how bad it is?
Alright,
are you gonna host or shall I?
let's see. Oh, there's Word Spud. Okay. Which one? Oh, which
Ooh.
one do we want to do?
What did we want to do?
Whichever.
Did we want to do the
fine
story
with
one
whatever.
where you right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where it's Spud's the one where you make up stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If
Here we go.
Okay. I'll have to somehow capture
Yeah.
And I'll actually
Oh, yeah,
remember to
that's
pull up the
true.
stream
Okay, wait,
this
never
time.
mind. Then you should probably stream it.
No. It's possible for me to. I
Hold
was
up.
just like
Because I can't do the.
I can't do it.
Okay.
I can't do
Okay.
it like it's possible for me
Oh my
to.
god.
There's no problem.
As long as it's okay. It's not me. If it's not okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a problem.
Have you seen the new Stitch commercial, Lilo and Stitch?
I have not seen the new Stitch
No.
commercial. Why are you bringing your ball over
looks-
here?
He looks so dull. They killed his
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Stitch.
Yeah. I'm
He has
not
no
into the
squish to his
whole
animation
Disney
now.
live action.
No.
Yeah.
What about Mufasa, Al?
I've always wanted a brother. Brother.
I am
I've
so
always wanted
glad
a
that I
brother.
don't watch movies.
You don't watch movies, like period?
I watch. I watch movies. I watched the Mario movie. The Mario movie was fun.
Mario movie.
Mario movie.
Mario movie.
Oh, it had a brother in it too!
It did. I love
I just wanted
it
a
so much.
brother.
Brother, I sim for
Oh,
Luigi.
Fucking funny.
I do love a Luigi.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, I wish we
you.
got more of Luigi. He was barely in that movie.
I
They
was so
sidelined him
upset.
so fast.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hide it until you give us the code because I ain't about random people coming.
Yeah.
CUMMING. Okay, I guess I'll join on my phone this time.
Word. Oh, I thought that said word turd.
Word.
Oh, unless you want to
I don't
come
even look
next.
like a
Do you want to
turd.
come? Shall we? Let's go to the general chat. Do you want to play Word Spud
Yeah,
with us?
okay, we
You
can
don't
general.
have to say yes. I'm just excited. Word Spud Jackbox.
Word spud. Jackbox. One round of word
Word
spud.
Spud Jackbox. Jackbox.
Where's the checkbox?
And Alma's gonna say.
You don't have to say
"I work
yes if you
tomorrow,
don't
guys."
want to.
Oh.
What?
You work tomorrow. But don't you
I
live
do,
like
but I'll do one round.
5
Only
hours in the
one.
future or in the past?
I mean, yeah, but sleepy. I guess so sleepy. Oh.
Oh, your thing's kind of laggy for me. I'm gonna turn off the audio at least. Okay. Alright, everyone, let's move to general.
Okie dokie.
Hoggers. Hi.
Hello.
Hey,
We
hey,
have
hey,
arrived.
we are here. Oh.
Bazinga!
Oh, did y'all start
Oh.
it already?
No,
Oh, no. We did not.
I'm
I
not
think
even
that's
in
my
yet.
job.
Oh,
It's your
wait,
job.
I'm not in yet.
Yeah, I know.
One second. Yeah, but...
Butter and jelly.
Ah!
Oh!
That's my alarm.
Oh, wake up! Wake up!
No,
Wake up.
it's not my wake up alarm. Wow, you did. Whoa! Oh my, you did that great. Oh my god.
Okay,
It's like
okay.
inhumane.
I'm ready when y'all are.
Oh, we are
I'm
ready.
ready.
1,
Ready.
2, 3. Oh, yeah.
Is everyone
Everybody's
ready?
in.
Ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Miss.
Max starts.
I spelled that so fucking wrong.
Yes, I
Ah,
do like that.
damn
I do
it.
like doing that as well. Honey doesn't like it?
Behead.
Wait. I've never played this game. How does it work?
So basically...
You just fucking type, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know.
anything...
Okay, just random.
Anything you think
Bazinga.
of, like, relating to the previous word.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, guys.
You give
like-
people negative points. That's crazy.
What the
Oh, first timer Haze. Give darkness to me.
Like, it has to relate to the previous one a little bit. I mean, like, technically there's no,
Me.
oh my
What?
god.
Now it's your turn. Please open out.
Meme.
Meme. Oh no, I'm
next
so
time
sorry.
we can make a story if we want.
Oh! Oh, okay. I was confused. I was like, oh, I'm writing again?
Give me this.
It's just
I'm so
commentary.
Horny.
No, it's okay.
I thought of that old meme. You know, me so horny, me love you long time.
Oh my god.
I went by-
I don't think I like that one. Oh god. I wasn't prepared.
Just say,
for
oh
this.
god.
You know what? I'll take it.
There we go. Oh. There. Sure. Bellowed. I gave you bellowed. Have fun. Oh, this is
What is that?
this is chaotic.
Oh fuck.
Nice. All right.
Yay! Finally, I'm out of the negatives.
That night.
Mm.
Mr. Cone.
Damn it.
Cone is what comes.
Yeah.
F
Oh.
in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Penis.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Hi, Hazel.
Come on. Come on.
Fucking.
Thank you.
What? I get that.
Fucking.
Fucking.
Sorry.
I got 40. and nothing else, so
I think that's the best way we can get out of that.
No. Wait. Oh, I don't know. Fine, I'll just do this.
Wait, how much time do we have for each?
I think it's
It's
on the
kind of
minute
a short
time.
amount of time.
It's like not a lot.
Ah.
Sober.
oh my god, my brain is not on right now.
We weren't for long.
There we go.
That's actually from yes, I like it. Long.
Just put a spin on it.
Yes.
On the beach?
The beach.
Let's go to the beach. Beach.
Let's
Nice.
go to the
Beach.
Oh
Nikki.
shit, how do you spell her name?
like me, it's hard to come by.
Let's go to the beach. Beach. Beach.
Nice.
Okay, what is this one?
Let's go to the beach.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Let's go to the beach.
Improv with Minaj. Menage a trois. Right?
How
Oh, no.
the fuck would I spell that? I don't know.
Menage
A
the
trois.
Figure it out.
A trois? That's how they spell it.
Oh
There we
no.
go.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yep. That's the
I meant
best
to
you
type
could have
yeehaw,
done.
by the way.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be yeehaw.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Well, finish it. Yeehaw. Okay.
Nobody likes my Nick. Oh, my Nick. Thank you. My Nicki Minaj fan fiction? Question mark?
Nicki Minaj.
Ninja.
Nicki
lover,
Minaj.
That's your lover, Nikki and Bleary.
Nicki Minaj.
Who gave the?
Nah, god
Yeah.
damn it.
You could just leave it. Yeah, you could.
Surname.
Saren. What?
Oh, brother.
Surname. Yay, there we go.
Oh.
Aim. Ooh.
Oh.
God damn it. Wedding night.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Love. Oh shoot. Wait, what? Hot.
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 Like ooh, chihuahua. It was Priscilla and June.
I wanted to do red wedding.
Yeah, okay, we're going somewhere new. All right, I like
We're
it.
going so.
I like it. I like it.
Disturbing, but that's okay. We accept disturbing. Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Misbehave.
Minaj.
Oh.
Wait, they didn't let us see the whole thing.
It's okay. I'll send you the photo later.
A lingus. Dingus Mingus. Dingus the bat. Ding dong, the witch is dead. I like that. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Oh, I like that. Oh shoot. Ah!
What?
Found this was
What?
dead. Was the small being who was under.
I wanted to do Under the Bridge.
Oh, under her shoe. It was the snail of Peru.
I love that.
And it had to do with her shoe.
Her shoe.
Under Peru.
You could do anything
Peru.
from
I'm gonna say
here.
Peru. Of Peru.
Oh, we're Dr. Seuss. Oh, Dr. Seuss! Sorry.
Ow!
That rhymes.
Great.
Why is my cat psychotic right now? What is wrong with you? I can see you.
Flirt was a snail, small and true.
And true. I'm very old.
I be rhyming like
for
Dr.
you.
Seuss.
And true. And rhyming like.
Oh no, if
Don't
it's me,
steal
I'm
my.
gonna fail.
Don't steal
This
it.
is gonna suck.
Don't
No,
steal it.
And
God.
rhyming like a.
The prophecy.
We know.
True,
Good
true,
portal.
Dr. Seuss.
true.
Just Dr. Seuss it. Just make an ooh sound, right? A friend I knew. Perfect. Okay. Perfect.
Oh my gosh, bars! Ah!
Oh no! Bazinga!
Wait, how do I spell Seuss? Seuss?
Yes.
I think that's
Perfect.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I-
Bazinga.
Bazinga!
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, nice!
Oh my gosh!
That's my favorite. Oh, I love that. Whoa. Dolphin.
With their twins.
It was really
Dolphin.
Ampo. Ampo.
We got
Oh,
some
oh
world building over here. I am
Wait,
Oh
see,
no.
I am tame. But I feel the same. Oh,
Nope,
I've
I can't.
never met
That's too long.
someone with
Oh
that.
shit.
Oh,
Um.
oh,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
same,
You left me with a terrible
Lame.
word.
same. No, lame.
Oh.
Lame. Ah! Look, listen. Hey. Look, it was so lame. I like, I'm not.
Ah!
Oh
enough.
no.
Whatever. Oh, wait, what's happening? Oh, wait, well, let me do. Okay, that's stupid. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Yes.
Exactly what I was thinking. How'd you know?
Same.
Hi,
You
Hazel.
just-
Please don't attack me. Oh no.
I think it's
I
time
know
to make a new
the guy.
rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the snail.
The
Bringing it back.
snail. We love bringing it back. Foreshadowing.
Oh gosh.
Beck May.
Beck May is
May.
the name of the snail.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bazinga was the name. Actually, it's just Bazinga, shorter than the snail.
Yeah, Bazinga.
4th? I thought I was gonna say 21st till I'm with first. Oh, became the 24th of line to
I don't
be
know,
a
dude.
poet without a spine. Ooh, poet without a spine. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't give the others ideas. We're working against them.
what is wrong with you? Why are you eating your tree? Who are you right now?
Not the tree.
I don't like who you are.
No, snail love. Snail love. Yes.
Yes.
Nice, Flarm with fine. Very nice.
Basinga salad.
Ah!
Oh,
Ah!
he looked so fine. Was fine.
Nice.
That's stupid. They have a word cap.
Ooh.
I think I lost the plot.
It's a snail named Bazinga confessing his love to Beck May, the other snail.
It's snail love.
Aww.
They're,
Aww.
they're T for T.
Sure.
Taught.
I couldn't grammar it properly. Ooh, eh. Ooh.
Oh god, what are their things called?
Eye stalks?
Uh,
Stalks.
Yeah, you get it.
they touch stocks! Ew!
Dogs! Oh my god, why are you
Ew.
running so fast? Bow, bow. Yeah.
Then he went for a walk.
stalk to stalk.
And I said, I
They
gotta take you
quietly
for a
talk.
walk.
Oh, wow.
What? Nice. A stock to remember.
It's okay. The romance is
I
important.
like that. That's good. Hmm. There they spent. Perfect. We probably time.
Oh god.
Alfu. We've got
Oh
Amba
god.
and Alfu.
Alfalfa.
Alfufu. Oh gosh.
Oh! Oh, honey, you're not gonna have time!
At least it cut on the comma.
What?
Why is
I
that
got
like
nothing?
that? You got nothing because I had a space, I guess. Oh my god, Hazel, are you eating the bottom of the couch?
Bent! Nice.
Your cat is like on a different level.
She is! I don't know what she's
Whoa.
doing!
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's got the zooms. She has her second wind at this time.
Nice.
Ah!
Touch. Ooh.
Snail love up in here.
Every time we touch.
And now you're walking all back to me like nothing has happened and you didn't just like zoom throughout the entire apartment.
No, it's cute. Don't ill them.
What do you mean?
Red.
Old.
Oh.
Where did old come from?
Old.
I think it's because we didn't like that one.
Oh,
What the hell?
Dislike.
Oh, old and gray. They lived their lives.
they live to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cute. Oh, I love it.
What? Oh my gosh.
That's good.
Bazinga and Bekne?
Bazinga.
And I'll quote. There. It's cheating though because it's a quote. Oh, hey.
Oh, no, tie.
Yay!
I need to see.
Good
I need
job.
it. Oh, the snail.
For the
Oh,
rec-
that was good.
If I went, I would have typed "Dad, I'm gay."
Snail was a metaphor for coming out.
Metaphor mention?
Coming out of your shell,
Oh, I
metaphor mention. Whoa. I'll be there if it's my boys. Oh, don't bite me. Oh, don't bite me. You're biting the couch instead of biting me. I guess that's better.
In the name
You're
of
scary.
justice.
There he is! I love him! That's what Hazel's saying to me right now because I'm not playing with her. Oh, and there she goes.
There she goes.
She's a psychopath.
Oh yeah.
Next one.
Oh, next one.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, guys. No, I'm too tired for next.
Yeah.
Free.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
okay, we don't have to do another one.
Release me. Da boobies.
Wait, what? It's not letting me. It's not letting me.
What?
Wait, it's telling me I can only do
Yes,
commentary.
That's weird.
What?
I
Wait,
think
no.
I broke it.
Oh! What happened?
Oh no!
Free.
Comments!
Free.
Kingdom Key.
Blade. Release me.
Okay.
Blade,
Oh, here's a
release
Kingdom Hearts fanfic.
No, but I really do need to go to bed though.
That's okay if you have to go.
From the
Alrighty.
sin of being gay.
I don't need to be freed.
Let me be freed.
Foot. Period. 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 Yes. Foot.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I closed out once Mom said she was going to bed.
I know. So now I keep playing like. Okay. Are you ready? I'm gonna exit.
Yeah.
Three,
Bye.
good night. Or
One.
not.
Done.
Thanks for
Oh,
hosting.
good night.
Ooh.
I can't
Yeah.
believe you executed Jackbox on the spot.
I
On
know.
the I
You
can't believe I did
executed
it live.
Jackbox.
Amazing.
My goodness.
Oh, that was so fun tonight. I'm glad that we
It
could make
was.
stories and make stories about snails and bazinga snails. And Minaj. And her lover Bleary Minaj.
Bazinga.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki
I
Minaj.
love
My brain
Nicki.
is like a PowerPoint presentation. It's only references.
It's
Yes, it is.
Same, honestly, if I'm being quite honest.
Oh man. I feel like I can't remember references well enough unless they're really specific. That's
Yeah.
I'll stop stream here if anyone wants to say anything funny first.
Bye, Bazinga!
Wahoo!
Poggers!
Poggers.
Zoinks!
Zoinks!
Put some poggers in the chat and like that, or press that subscribe button and like the video. Subscribe to the
Yeah.
Mutts.
Everyone
And
subscribe
press that subscribe
to-
button so hard that your screen breaks. You guys better do it
Yes.
in 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Subscribe to Lux
Whoa! We have 1,000 followers. And
1 million subscribers right
Oh
now.
all the
my
subs.
god!
2,000 subs.
Oh!
Whoa.
No.
Crazy.
Maybe one day.
See, that's
but
the power of reminding people that.
Yes.
I think we're also sleepy, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That fight scene was
Thanks to my sponsor, NordVPN, for sponsoring this video.
Yeah. Oh my god.